Okay, so welcome to this video. So in this video, we're going to focus on a special vocab, which is called Pascal's triangle. And Pascal's triangle is simply just it's kind of like FOIL. It's kind of a mnemonic type thing as to remember how to multiply binomials that are to a power. And it's kind of easy to do. It is a pattern. And so if you'll remember that anything to the 0 power is 1, okay? And then if you think about, if you have a plus b to the first, the coefficients here is a 1 and a 1, and that's what we've put over here, okay? And then if I took a plus b and I squared that, and I might have erased it off because I did have it earlier. If you'll look back up to your notes up here, if you'll remember, I took a plus b and I squared it, and I got a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. I erased mine off. But if you remember, the coefficients here are 1, 2, 1. Okay, see that? And so that is where these coefficients here come in, is 1 to 1. But what you start noticing also, is that there is a pattern of sorts in the fact that when you take 1 and 1, you get 2. Okay? And then you notice there's 1s on the outside. And your next pattern then is if I take 1 and 2, I get this 3. And 1 and 2, and I get that 3. And then if I take 1 and 3, I get 4. 3 and 3, I get 6. 3 and 1, I get 4. And again, the 1s stay on the outside. So if I was to take a plus b to the 5th power using that, there's a 1 here. I'm going to take these two and add, and I'm going to get 5. I take these two and I add, and I get 10. These two and I add, and I get 10. These two and I add, and I get 5, and a 1 outside. If I had it to the 6th power, okay, then I would have 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. And those are going to be my coefficients. What I mean by that is if I know that, then I now know that a plus b to the 6th power, watch this, it's very, finding me a spot to put it. I'll put it up here at the top. It is going to be 1a squared, got stuck on squares, 1a to the 6th plus 6a 5b. And the reason is, see, those have to add up to 6, plus 15a 4b 2 plus 20 a 3b 3 plus, I'm going to run off my thing, 15 a 2b 4 plus, let me come down here, 6 a b 5, see, I'm still adding up to 6, plus my last one is b to the 6th now. And is that not a lot easier than taking a plus b times a plus b, taking that answer and multiplying it by a plus b, taking that answer, okay, and multiplying it by a plus b, now I'm up to 4, taking that one times another a plus b, taking that answer times another a plus b, okay? And if you want me to, we can do that in class and just see how long it takes, okay? So it does take a while. It's a lot easier if you can just remember Pascal's triangle. So let me show you how I like to set this up, okay? If it just has numbers like this, and this one is a 4, so I'm going to come over, and my 4 is this one. Now, if I didn't have that memorized, but most people, once they've seen it, they see the pattern 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3. You know, you can kind of memorize that. So a 4 is going to be 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay? Actually, no, so let's do it this way, because that's going to take too much space. So we'll just do 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay, now watch what I do here. It's x to the 4th, so I do x4, x3, x2, x1, x0, which again is just 1, so if you want to leave that one off, you can. And then I'm going to do 3. Now watch how this goes. This goes backwards. I started on this side, so it's 3 to the 4th, 3 cubed, 3 squared, 3 to the 1st, 3 to the 0. And I'm just going to multiply down. So 1 times x to the 4th times 3 to the 0. And remember, that's 1. And I can put a big 1 here. So that's just x4. Plus, and again, here's what I'm doing. I'm just multiplying down. So 3 times 4 would be 12, x3. Okay, I'm multiplying down. So 3 squared is 9, times 6 is 54. And again, those front numbers are changing because this is not a 1, it is a 3. I'm going to keep going. 3 cubed would be 27. 27 times 4, what is that? 108, there we go. X plus, and then 3 to the 4th would be 81. Okay, see how easy that was? Did you follow me? Let's try it again. This one is to the 5th, okay? So I'm going to be using these. So I'm going to put 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. I'm going to start with this one. Now this one's a little bit trickier because it's got to be the 2x, the whole thing, in this case to the 5th. And then 2x to the 4th, 2x third, 2x squared, 2x to the 1. And if you want, I'll just leave off the 0 one, okay? If that helps you. Whoops, sorry. And then I'm going to do the 3 here. So I'm going to start 3 to the 5th, so I can just put a mark there if I want. 3 to the 5th, 3 to the 4th, 3 cubed, 3 squared, 3, 1. Again, 3, 0, or just put a 1 there, however you want to do it. Okay? And now I'm going to go and go down. Okay? So I'm going to start with this one. Now, this one becomes a little bit harder because it's 2 to the 5th. That's going to be 32 x5. Okay? And now I'm on my next one. Whoops. I'm here. So I've got to keep track of it, but you can put it in your calculator. 2 to the 4th would be 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. 16 times 5, that's what, 80? And 80 times 3, that's 240. And you can run that in your calculator and see. Okay, well, I'm going to keep doing that. So I have 10 times 2 cubed, which is 8. That's 80. And 3 squared is 9. So I have 80 times 9. That'd be 720 x cubed. Okay. 10, 2 squared is 4. So I have 10 times 4. And 3 cubed is 27. Okay. And again, all you need to do is take that and put that in your calculator if you need to. But we did 27 times 4 earlier and got 108 times 10. So that's 1,080 x squared. You're running out of space here. And then where am I at? I'm on this one. Okay. So 5 times 2 is 10. And 3 to the 4th is 81. And 81 times 10 would be 810 x. And then 3 to the 5th should be 243. Okay? So, see if that makes sense to you. I can do some for you if you need more help later on.